Okay, just a normal game of air hockey, right? But under there's a troll. There's a troll under the table waiting for the puck. No! And then back under the table where he waits for more pucks to hit the ground.
Can I have it?
Ted, no!
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100%.
Just a baby.
Don't lick it, bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Why are you just licking it? There we go. Good boy. Bite. Yeah. Bite. That's my impression of how Ted eats watermelon.
See which sound your dog reacts to.
Come on, puppy. Did you go on an adventure? Yeah, you're coming back inside. Crazy. Because Uncle Ryan is insane and lets you run outside. Teddy, you watching a movie?
And like, or it could have been a dog that took her body and died, or I don't know.
Teddy versus Ant. Did you get it? A day in the life of a 5th grade teacher, weekend edition. So I've already told you guys before, but I am definitely not a morning person, and Ted knows it too. Fun fact you might not have known about me, I coach a high school speech and debate team. So every Saturday, I'm up at a high school by 7 a.m. to get ready for our tournament. And because we're all virtual this year, I had to spend the day basically being tech support. It was so stressful. But after the tournament was over, we went to B-Dubs and I saw this spooky skeleton in the back of someone's car. And here's a shot of Brett, one of our coaches. After that, I went to basically my nephew's first birthday party. It was drive-by, and don't worry, I was 6 feet away wearing a mask. Then I went to visit Lola over my mom's house. Look at that little poof of hair hanging off her body. She's so cute. My mom and I had to run to Walmart to get some things. Good old Walmart. And there's my mom. She hates being in my videos. Got home and snuggled with Ted. Okay, tell me what animal I look like. Do I look like a hamster? New question alert! Okay, so Jim finally got out of the principal's office after all of those crazy things that he did. But since he was already in Kentucky, he decided he was gonna go visit Brandon Holman. Yes, that's right, Mr. Teacher Stories himself. So I wanna know, what stories did Jim have to tell after he left Brandon's classroom? Remember, keep it PG, get creative, put your comments down here, and I will choose my favorites to use in a video in a few days. And make sure you guys go and check out my Instagram at Mrs. Woolian5th. I want to do a giveaway when I hit 10K. I love you all so, so much. Bye! Come with me to Disney on our day off from the podcast. Okay, so it's no surprise that we love going to Disney World on our days off from teachers off duty. And today was no exception. We hit Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom all in one day, and it was incredible. We rode Flight of Passage, Kilimanjaro Safari. We even went on Cali River Rapids, which you know I hate because I hate getting my hair wet. But it was fun. And Honest Teacher Vibes has never been to Disney, so it was such a treat to see her face after every ride. There's the Tree of Life, so beautiful. And then we hopped over to Magic Kingdom. I never get tired of seeing the castle walking down Main Street. There's my best friend. After that, we went on Pirates of the Caribbean, which is always one of my favorites, and It's a Small World. Bree was like, when is this ride over? Not for 20 minutes, my friend. Then we caught the tail end of one of the parades as we headed over to Haunted Mansion. Okay, I rode with Honest Teacher Vibes and she was making fun of me because I knew every word to every song. Finally, we ended the night with some pictures in front of the castle and some shopping at Emporium. See you tomorrow!
All right, boys and girls,
ready to have some fun today. My name's Terry, the fire safety musician magician. Okay, what are 3 ways you could get out of your house in a fire? A window, okay. All right, I'm gonna need a volunteer for my next trick, but I'm only gonna pick someone that's sitting quietly. You, in the red shirt. What do we say, boys and girls? Thank you! First grade, touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch your ear if you can hear me. Okay, great. Everyone stand up. All right, you're gonna come in a single file line down the bleachers. 1 line. And you're gonna walk back to our room. Let's go. Good job, guys. Let's go. Get my room ready for state testing with me.
Hey guys, this is Mrs. Williamson and my husband Jordan. Hi. And today we're going to be doing the Guess the Band Challenge.
Ooh, because I'm so proud of this one, I'm going to drink from my mug like Baby Yoda.
Cuidado, piso mojado.
Boy, if you don't... I know what it is.
Welcome back to another riveting edition of Things I Remember from Elementary School. When you walked into the lunchroom and you saw this on every tray coming down the line, your heart would skip a beat. You would just go straight into heaven. Elementary schooler heaven, that is. All I remember about these were they tasted a lot like a grapey syrup, and they were really sticky. My gosh, kids today will never know the struggle of using overhead projectors to see things on the board. Teachers did not have smart boards or even overhead projectors that were like mounted on the ceiling and connected to the computer. It just wasn't a thing. So we had to use transparency papers. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. These were the most annoying things in the entire universe. It was a pencil you got from book fair, and each of these little nubs would come out of the pencil and go into the back of the pencil and push through a new one. But if you ever lost one of these, you were out of luck. That pencil was never getting used. Ugh. So I got this random box of stuff from my Amazon teacher wish list in the mail, and we're gonna open it. First up, we've got the How to Train Your Dragon box set. What? Yes, for those of you who didn't know, How to Train Your Dragon is also a book series. Next, we have The Last Kids on Earth. We've also got Emily Windsnap, 6 Swishy Tales of Land and Sea. I don't know what that was. How cool are these stamps? Love it. Some laminating paper. This massive box of 100 pink erasers. We've also got this massive box of clipboards. And my favorite, the class set of markers. Woo! And all of those amazing things were donated off of my teacher wish list. So thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And have a great day. Bye. My third year teaching, I was getting married. I got married in the fall. My wedding was on October 20th. It was a Saturday. I wanted to take off work that Friday, for obvious reasons. And then I took off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because we were going on like a mini honeymoon. Your wedding is not like an every year occasion. I went in plenty of time in advance, and I said, like, I am so fine with you docking my pay for those, because we had 3 personal days. I was like, I'm going to take all 3 personal days. I need 2 dock days because we're going on this short trip. He emails me back and goes, okay, let me think about it.
I'm not going to be there,
Yeah, I
so
said,
you
I'm
figure it
letting
out.
you know.
I'm already on my flight.
So he emails me back and he goes, okay, this is fine. However, for the 2 dock, you're going to have to pay for your sub.
What?
No. Nope. Ain't a chance, boo. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no jam.
And just like that, poof, Lola's gone.
Wrong. Lola's right here, you Brussels sprout.
Teachers, stitch this with the reason why you still continue to teach. I'll go first. I teach because education is so important. It's the one thing in the world that no one can ever take away from you. It's no secret that we've heard a lot about teacher shortages, and rightfully so. But the job isn't inherently the problem, it's the conditions that we are working in. But despite the exhaustion, thousands of teachers are choosing to stay in the classrooms to be with their children and to continue working towards their passions. Check out the August edition of NEA Today to hear from other teachers and why they continue teaching. And if you're not yet a member, please join. We'd love to have you. Together, let's take back education. My favorite teacher. So it might not come as a shock to you to know that I had a lot of favorite teachers growing up. But one of my teachers always stood out above the rest. That was my 9th grade English teacher, Mrs. Reed. And although she was a great teacher, that wasn't the reason why she stuck out in my mind. She was always such a great role model. She was kind, but she was strong. She set high expectations, but was your biggest cheerleader. And that year, she convinced me to join the speech and debate team at my high school. And that team truly changed my life. For once, I felt like I truly belonged somewhere. That was a really rough point in my life. My parents were fighting, I had really bad anxiety, and I was a perfectionist, so if something went wrong, everything was wrong. But Mrs. Reed was always there to listen. When I graduated from high school, she asked me to come back and coach on the team. I knew I wanted to be the same type of coach that she was for me. The longer we coached together, the closer we got, and we became really great friends. She was kind of like a big sister. She taught me how to be a professional and to know my worth. She taught me to make my own decisions and to not live my life for other people. And I am forever grateful. Every student deserves their own Mrs. Reed. Hello?
Mrs. Woolley, don't hang up.
Who is this?
It's Katie, duh.
Okay, well, it's summer break. How did you get my number?
That's not important. But listen, I have to tell you about the Lubriderm and AdoptAClassroom.org sweepstakes.
Oh, okay.
You can enter to get $200 donated to your classroom. Think of all the slimes that you could buy us.
Or I could get you, like, books and pencils. Okay, well, how do I even apply for this?
It's super easy. I'll send you the instructions. But you have to hurry because it ends August 18th and I want more slimes.
All right, okay. Pause to read. Have a great school year, everyone. Hi. So every year at my school, I have my 5th graders put on a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame wax museum for all the younger grade levels, and it's super fun. So today I went upstairs to the board office because our printers don't print in color, and I needed to get all the images for my students. And it just so happened that our head secretary wasn't there today, so I was able to use her computer desk. So my superintendent walks out of his office and sees me sitting in his secretary's chair, and he goes, "Woolley." And I said, "I'm the new secretary, I guess." He said, "Well, can I get you anything? You know, coffee, Dunkin'?" I was like, "Oh yeah, coffee would be nice." And I was kidding. About 5 minutes later, he walks back in the room with a cup of coffee and proceeds to ask me if I would like cream and sugar. Working in a school district where the superintendent actually cares about their staff makes night and day difference. So, thank you.
And nothing hurts anymore, I feel kinda free. We're still the kids we used to be.